Haven't played this game at all, so definitely gonna have to make a character. Watch this cutscene.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye.
What's up, Queen?
The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Character creation time. Yes. That's regular height. Oh, I can be any color I want. Oh, they ain't got no locks. Ah, they ain't got no locks. Heck. Yes, this is looking like a rock. Is that supposed to be black? Like black. I guess that's black then. So no like mustache? Where's the
Hey, I'll do what I can to help.
They staggered me.
Huh? Huh?
Rock and roll.
Game and set.
what?
Hey there. It's nice to be wanted.
Right, let's do this. Here I come, sunshine.
What? Yeah, who's recording these voice lines? Who came up with these voice lines?
All right, it's on.
I'm upset that I do not have the option to have locks. But I guess it is what it is. And then like no mustache. Like what? change the color of the plaything? Eyebrows? That's like, what is what? Yeah, I guess we're gonna start with this avatar. Let's go. Wait, did I pick a name?
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5,
I don't
4,
pick an option, pick a name.
3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours?
Now I'll do the name.
You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
How'd they know?
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
All right, with the prologue. was that?
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you?
Sure don't.
You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed. Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Let's go. Wait, what you up to?
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer!
Slide! Splinter!
Flame grenade!
I pushed the complete wrong button. There's something you stop doing.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
I guess I stopped eating meat. You know, like I changed my diet. Don't eat beef, pork, chicken, turkey. You know, I'm pescatarian, so did it for health. Did it for good health.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Oh, we got sports. But what up, Judah? As you see, you know, I'm on different game. Not on that Destiny right now, on that Xenoblade Chronicles. Just came out, well, just a definitive edition. It's like basically a remaster. Just came out. Color. Nah, I ain't really on. I haven't been big on Monster Hunter recently. Like, I don't know. I guess I got burnt out on Monster Hunter. But I had just been playing like No Man's Sky, Elder Scrolls, waiting for this to come out, and it came out today. I don't know why they dropped it on a Thursday as opposed to a Tuesday. It's kind of weird. Call out these arts specific colors. While you're exploring, you may find treasure of different portions. Yeah, it is grindy. I don't know. I just like I got burnt out on that type of gameplay. But you crashed out on Monster Hunter or Destiny? What was me? Oh, not funny. Solo. He said that I get stuff out of it. It's a helium. Hey. What's that helium battle? I need to see that. Even a few instruments and stuff. Soul boys and soul challenges accurately using healing arts or battle items. Sorry, yeah. Yeah. That's how I played Monster Hunter. I was like, I'm tired of fighting the same thing just to fight, just to try to get this and that. Awesome menu. Ah, there it is. Yeah, money. Wait, how can I like? Brown gear. Ah, this is my weapon. I know I gotta do drop. No, this is on the Switch. This is on the Switch. Like all the Xenoblade games are on the Switch. Well, this one was originally on the Wii U. Was the Wii or the Wii U? It was on one of the Wii's. I'm pretty sure it was the Wii U originally. And they just re-released it. Definitive edition with like updates and stuff. All right, man. I'm lurking in your stream too. I ain't chat yet, but let's get my stream together. This I had to get all my OBS working right. Still can't get the video shout out to work. Let me see if it'll work. No, probably not. Yeah, see, regular shout out works, but not the video shout out. I don't know. I think it's just broke. Yeah, I can't get the clip to work like that. That is a stream Elements one that just does that shout out on screen. It's just a browser overlay, but like the video one from Twitch Guru, I cannot get to work. Like it was working on OBS at one point, and then it just stopped working. Yeah, it is weird. But it's done that before. Like it stopped working for like a couple weeks and then just start working again. So for now, I just got the regular shout out. Ooh, can I use this? Is there a reason? Insufficient. Oh, damn. Where's the life pot? Oh, let's do that. Get this treasure.
Almost there. Give me strength.
I got boots. Physical resistance. I get new stuff? Oh, I guess because what is this? Can I put this? What's my body gear? Is everything lowering like gravity resistance? That's cool. Nothing up there. Alright.
We can do this.
Let's see what you've got.
Here's a good spot.
Shadow
Open fire.
strike! Target in sight!
Feel that.
Flame grenade. This team never loses.
We got him. Let's move.
Did I get new art? Okay, so said I just got another one. Alright, automatically put that on here. Grants physical res. Okay, so this gives me physical resistance. But then look at all of them. Oh, so I do this first and then the flame. Thought hammer, then flame. Hammer. Okay.
Open fire. Follow me.
Target in
Flame
sight!
grenade.
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer. Blast them before they get up.
Give me all that.
see what you've got. Scream edge! And it's destroyed. Move in and strike!
Here comes the pain! Flame grenade!
With this, right?
Do some damage. We got him. Let's move.
All right, it's on.
Let's see. Engaging. Lay down some fire for
Let's
him.
see him chew on this.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain.
Scream edge! Target in sight.
Almost there. With strength.
There we go. Alright. Take all that. Now. So yeah, fashion is just like. Alright, that's basically it. On actual gear, ground gear is actual gear. Oh no, that's right. It was. Okay, so get a new knife? No, no new knife. Alright. Really, I just wanted to level up.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight. Shadow strike.
Okay, here comes the pain!
Scream edge.
Flame grenade!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Okay,
There we
here
go.
comes the pain!
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
This team never loses!
We got him. Let's move.
There it is. It's around the corner. Let's get this loot. Oh, I got a knife. Got a knife. Alright. Use that. Menu looks clean. Like the UI is clean. Where's that? That thing? Oh, is there a monster? It looks like. What is this? Come over here for that. Yeah, I'm happy. I've been waiting for this game. Like when all the other Xenoblades got remastered, I was waiting for this one. It's the only co-op. What you up to, Senpai? Not jump while I'm in the water? Don't come on to it, man. They said this one got over, they said like between 100, 2 hours worth of gameplay if you do all like the side quests and everything. That's up higher.
can do this!
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Let's see him chew on this!
Slide! Flicker! Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here victory is ours!
Nice work.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight! Shadow strike!
Okay, here comes the pain! Assault hammer!
Now, it's my turn!
Flame victory is ours!
We got him. Let's move.
Oh, what the stuff? See what we got? Oh, it's slower at game. Instability, but it has faster. Slightly faster attack. Dang. How is this better? It's unique, but it's not better. Like, I mean, yeah, it has a higher attack, but it's because of the additional effects, mainly fatigue. This is a attack. I guess insufficient level. Never mind, I can't even use it anyway. What else I get? Oh, can't use that either. Range. That's accuracy, higher attack. Enemy Slayer. Potential luck. Enemy Slayer. Let me just. I don't even think I can get up there to the other one yet.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this. Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together. call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home. Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Alright. They see me. This one we actually post. Whoa! What the fuck? Well, there's no fall damage. I don't think it's gonna be down here. How do I get back up? How do I get back up? I need to get back up. Like now? Grab the stuff though, since I fell. That's auto run, okay.
Almost there. With strength.
Back up. How do I get back up? Alright, forget it. We fell. Make our way. Oh, we're not supposed to fall. Alright. Grappling legs. You're not gonna find that. I'll just get it back up here. Like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah.
It didn't have to be like this.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight! Shadow strike!
Assault hammer! Blaster! Before they get up! Flame grenade!
Use an aura! Get control of the battle!
All right, you're in for it. Rome armor.
Slide! This force!
Now, close in and clean up. Victory is ours.
Nice work.
Alright, whatever. Alright, so pulling down wasn't that bad. Let me grab this. That was like cool. It's not all. Nice.
It didn't have to be like this.
Open fire. Follow me.
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer. Flame grenade.
Pendant's destroyed. Move in and strike!
Okay, here comes the pain.
Slide! Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain. Hey, no pushing.
Shadow strike!
Flame grenade.
Use an aura! Get control of the battle!
If I had an aura,
He's looking at the sky.
Slide!
With the guns and
failed.
assault hammer. Blast. Victory is ours.
We got it. Let's move.
I give you all that.
It didn't have to be like this.
What? Who saw me?
Assault hammer.
Shadow strike!
Flame grenade.
Slide! Splinter!
Dead. I need healing.
I should heal up first.
Didn't see that coming. Gun him down. Roll
Early
armor.
bird!
Hey, no pushing.
Slide! Nice. Strength comes from experience. It's true on any front.
Okay, here comes the pain.
Shadow strike! That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Slide!
Flame grenade.
No, I don't want to do that.
Rome armor. Infuriate.
Now, melee attacks.
Okay, here comes the team never lose.
Move in. Nice work.
Take all that loot.
All right, it's on.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow strike! Slide! Splinter! Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain. Flame grenade. Didn't see that coming. Gun him down.
This combat.
Upper hand. Slide! Splinter!
Hey, no pushing.
Shadow strike!
Victory is ours.
Nice work.
Dude.
do this!
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
I'll send them for a loop!
Slide! Splinter!
Flame grenade!
Stream edge! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Okay, here comes the pain!
There we go.
Early bird. Slide back to the dent in 'em. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
On it! Take this! This team never loses!
We got him. Let's move.
Give me all that loot. Grab this. I missed something. Oh, they go up there. I think this will get other things. I mean, side here, grab this loot. I ain't going over there though. Those reset. If I go in town and come back out, I'll do the same thing again. Put it on one time loop. Running.
Alright, feel like a new man. Huh? Huh? Huh?
Be a cutscene.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside. Grexes. And they're riled.
That don't look good. Maybe I should level up
Can't
some
leave
more.
them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Okay.
Didn't have to be like this. Engaging! Lay down some fire for me!
Let's see him chew on this!
Shadow strike! Slide! Engine destroyed! Move in and strike!
Okay, here comes the pain!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going!
It was ready.
Side slash!
It was ready.
Appendage destroyed! Move in and strike!
Okay, here comes the pain!
Shadow strike!
Who's next? None dare stand against us!
Use an aura! Get control of the battle!
Huh?
Side
Okay, here comes the pain.
If you could do anything illegal about getting, what would you do?
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily,
Something involving
some
getting
species
money.
aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line.
Where are
All
my
right,
locks?
let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Yeah, probably something that we can rob a bank or something. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, guys, able to that's more things. One save reach rank 10. Current one. Do this. Oh, I can do it anywhere. I'm only rank 7. And the fortune. Alright. Ooh, don't want the commando. Long sword. Would that be like a katana? Shield, gat, definitely. Okay. Dual swords, dual guns, javelin, sniper, saber, psychic. I mean, Reagan. Man, I don't want to duel with it. Does longsword have like katanas though? I'll be right back. I just want to pause the game real quick. Put some food on. Check that. Alright. Gonna talk to you.
Thanks.
Actually. Yeah, I was trying to see if the video thing is there, but it's still going. Video shot still broken. Alright, let's go with it up.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira. Come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
But take care of, like, I've been on other games. Elder Scrolls. Oh yeah, Battlefield got you, man. I gotta get on there too. I'll probably be on there for a little bit after I. Let's go. Not abandoning, it's just I play a lot of different games. I play different games, I go out. Save. Yes, close save screen. I don't want the karaoke and all that.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Red? They're not changed the icon.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago, ma'am.
Brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From political aide to Director General in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be Emperor by next month.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
All right. Oh, we cleared the prologue. Chapter 1 starts. Before we start this, I'm gonna go check my food. It should be ready. Alright, let's look around.
There you are.
One, two, three, four.
Wow, let's see.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-whos? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee,
I don't know what she talking about,
mechanic and
J-Bro.
top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
She a whole 5 minutes late. Not even 5. 10 minutes late. fantasy field skills as I should. No, Max. No.
Hey!
Listen.
Yes.
Now then.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What you have to say?
Well,
Working hard?
Wired.
Am I right?
hey,
1, 2, 3, 4.
hey.
At the barracks.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi.
Miss Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No, nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Alright. Crack. Out we go.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah, Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Something wrong with her.
What? You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Yeah, something wrong with
Originally,
her.
scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only blades are allowed to pilot skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
It's our first mission.
Listen.
New man.
That's true on any planet.
Not get it? Not in the party. Let's do attacking from the side. This is a taunt, which I don't want. Yeah, I wonder if the long sword is a katana.
So this is Mission Control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Hey.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley. Listen. Hey. So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hey!
How did they get up here?
So yeah,
That's like the
Blade
way I walk
Tower.
over.
When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Hey, I think I'm gonna go back, turn this in, and raid out. Yeah, we're gonna save. Yeah, they're just scared of you.
Am I right?
Hey. Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for Blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for Blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Accept, of course.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right! Welcome to the Cool Kids Club!
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
Alright, we got Chapter 2. Mining Probe G1, Mining Probe G1, Research Probe G1. Yeah, we're gonna track that one. I think I'll just do like 2.5. Or well, 3 chapters. I did the prologue, chapter 1, so this will be Chapter 2. This be the third chapter.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Alright, let's get the moving.
One, two, three, four.
Also, I will be playing this offline. Leveling. Yeah. I mean, I kind of want to play the whole story. So offline, I'll probably just level, fight random stuff.
We can do this!
Locked and loaded.
Engaging! Lay down some fire!
Let's see him chew on this!
Fire Carnival!
Shadow strike!
Wow!
Side slash!
Appendage down! We can lay it!
Slide knife! Move in and do some damage!
Okay, here comes the pain!
Side slash!
Not bad, not bad.
All right, it's on.
Locked and loaded.
Here's a good spot.
Fire
Open
Carnival!
fire!
Nice! Move in and do some damage!
Watch me lay
Assault
Shadow
hammer!
strike!
Flame
Get
grenade!
him out of here.
wild down!
Here's a good spot. Open fire!
Side slash! Let's move.
Like anything from it? Great. Grab this.
What? They've seen us.
Wait, what?
Open fire!
Shadow strike. Cover fire.
Slide! Slinger!
What?
Scream edge! Engine destroyed. Move in and strike.
Okay, here comes the pain! Flame grenade! Now, close in and clean up!
Use an
Close
aura.
in, clean
Get
up. Get 'em
control
out of
of the battle. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Here comes the pain! There. I
I
need
should
healing.
heal up first. Shadow strike. Side slash.
Fire carnival.
Now, close in and clean up!
Slide. Slinger. Engine destroyed. Move in and strike.
Flame grenade! What?
I like it.
Recuperate! Easy now. Play it safe with an aura.
Shadow strike.
Victory is ours!
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I got a thing. Here. I know. This boosts everything. New boots. You don't say. Action. No, I don't like that one. No, I don't like that. That one. What, the medium? Actually, like this one better though. So the boots are actually the pants, dude. That's the look right now. Definitely look right now. Get close. It's a wrap.
All right, it's on.
Lots and
They're off guard.
Ew, that crop.
Stagger them with a melee attack.
Shadow strike!
I'll send them for a loop. Blast them before they get up. Flame
Target in
grenade.
sight.
Got him! Lay down some cover fire!
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain.
Now, it's my
Fire
turn.
down! Flame flow!
I own the backup.
Slide. Slinger.
Recuperate.
Upper hand.
Play it safe for Nora.
Shadow strike. Side slash. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Okay, here comes the pain.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Robe armor.
Slide. Slinger. That is. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Assault hammer. Victory is ours.
Nice work.
All that. Looks like a base thing that I can unlock. Let's change time. Let's change time. Whoa. I'm almost there. What are y'all doing?
What the hell happened here?
Probably that.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid. The Tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when you find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all. As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Wow.
Fair
What a
enough.
team player.
But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This'll be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Maybe I should level up first. Increases duration, reduces its cooldown. Let's get it. Money for that one. Increase duration. Hit scaling. That one. No, it's like outlook. Battle point. Alright. Level this guy. Can't even see what level he is.
First in, first to win. Attack up close. You're in for it.
Take damage.
Comes the pain. Flame grenade. Recuperate.
Shadow strike!
Thanks!
Appendage destroyed!
Flame
Move in and
grenade!
strike!
Now we're stuck on a whole different planet. No
Full Shadow Runner!
But not out!
My adrenaline's rising!
Now, close in and
Now,
clean up.
my turn!
Yeah, get him out of here. How about we save and then get this fight in? Damn, I want to sneak up on him, bro.
It didn't have to be like this. Shadow strike! Sliding slinger!
Fire carnival!
Something nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain.
Upper hand.
Flame grenade.
Flame blow!
I
Now
owe
that I need.
them off balance. Early bird.
Now, close in and clean up.
Sliding slinger.
Yes. Now get in close.
Shadow strike. Side slap that put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Robe armor.
Upper hand.
Appendage down! Weaken him and lay in!
Good idea. I'll cut him down to size.
Sliding. We're up against a big target. Bump up now.
Recuperate.
Side slap.
Bring on the backup.
Shadow strike. Upper hand.
Assault hammer. Flame grenade.
Sliding.
Very straight.
Alright, got him. Easy enough.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Alright.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run.
Makes
We
sense.
all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Alright.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
$25. Oh. Really? I can walk around like this? Okay. Tactical. Yeah, when I play offline, I'll just be out here riding from the story. Yeah. This is the game I've been waiting.
Hey,
They said you don't get those, like, the game is basically like 3 acts. And I don't think you get the skills for like the 3rd act.
Hey!
There you go. I think I'm gonna raid out and then get some Battlefield. You got there, man.
Commander Vandam.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Finish this cutscene up and then raid out. Maybe it's already open. Yeah, let's save. Alright, so since we just saved, we wanna I have it up. It's like never ready. Anyway, don't forget to follow me on the socials. Subscribe on YouTube. That's where you catch the VODs. All my VODs after they're done. Eventually make it there. Some faster than others. Might put this over there. We are follow me on Sky, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. playing this game I've been waiting for